Sorry, this is another one. Thank you. Okay, okay. We're waiting for a few people to join in. We're waiting for Precious. There's Precious, there is Amira, there. They should hurry up and join in and then we get rolling. But briefly.
Naomi.
Mm-hmm. So we are having our dig sit ending today, and we are going to be getting to the climax of the session today. So I hope you guys are expectant and you are ready to crown the big internet alert module in the dig sit. Are we ready? Okay, meanwhile, let me invite Letitia, sorry, Charity, to engage on us as we wait for other people to join in.
How are you doing, Jeremiah, Jesse, Lisa, and Lynette? How are you guys today?
I am good.
Okay, that is good to know.
I'm
So
fine.
this whole week we have
I'm
been
fine.
okay, that's nice to know. So this whole week we have been learning about it's actually a module, should I call it, about being internet alert. And for each day there were different lessons. And then when you finish module, you actually play a game. Now we are going to play a game. So I think Edward will take us in today's session. So we are going to, you guys are going to have to play a game. Now that game is going to test everything you learned. And I think there are some sessions that are timed, so you have to be pretty fast. It's like I think you guys have seen that robot before. So you'll be guiding it through what options it should do, things like that. And you have to make sure you pass. The beauty is that it has different options. And then when you finish the game is actually when your certificate comes. So it's going to just be testing the different things you've learned and all that. So when you get a correct option, you go on to the next question, something like that. But it is all in a game format. So if you fail a question, you can always retry. So when you finish it, it's going to, you'll get a certificate. And then also, okay, so we're probably waiting for like around, I think, 4. Yesterday, Amira's brother Ryan also joined in. So we are waiting in for them. But yeah, so maybe we could be going through generally what we have, what we have. I see Elma. Elma, you're welcome. If you're joining us, that's good to know. Yes, so maybe you could let me request maybe Lisa to tell us generally what you've learned this whole week in this thing of in this in this digital citizenship course. Lisa, maybe you can tell us briefly what important things you think you've learned, anything. Then we shall have Jeremiah do the same for anyone maybe who is joining in and didn't really even watch the sessions before. Maybe you could explain what knowledge you have gained. Yes, then Lynette, please engage yourself in the chat section if you are not able to use your microphone. Lynette, also just tell us in the chat section what you have been learning. So on to, yes, so Lynette, I mean Lisa, please tell us what you have just like important things that you think you have picked, especially things that you did not know during these digital citizenship sessions.
Okay, this whole week I've learned how to be internet awesome, and in that we have learned real from fake websites. How to tell if it's a real website? It has a padlock and HTTPS in the URL.
Mm-hmm.
It has correct spellings and it's not offering you something too good to be true.
Okay.
Then the second day was spotting differences between pictures.
Mm.
The third day we were looking at websites with pictures, videos, and maps.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so we've definitely been covering different lessons and all those things. So the very first day, yes, like she said, we majorly uh, went through, Teacher Edward was taking us through websites, how to detect a website, which is uh, that most likely is a real website or a fake one. So Lisa has mentioned about how websites should have the HTTPS, so and a padlock. Amira, you are welcome.
Thank you.
So website should have HTTPS and a padlock, something like that. And then, but that does not guarantee that a website is safe automatically just because it has HTTPS and a padlock. So the a website that does not have HTTP, which is just HTTP. Yes, Lisa, you have something to tell us?
Yes, we also learned about different search engines.
Okay, so Lisa, what are some of the search engines you know?
There is Edge, there is Chrome, there is Yahoo, there is Microsoft Bing, and
Mm.
there's Yandex.
Oh yeah, we were learning definitely new now like Yandex. I think I think some of you had heard of it, but I personally did not even know about it. Yes, so saying just because a website has an S, the S standing for secured, does not automatically mean it is secured. Because I think nowadays comes automatically know when they see the website with HTTP, someone may already start having some red flags about it. So they also know how to make sure they have the HTTPS. But beyond that, we even saw examples of websites that had HTTPS with a padlock, and yet their names had errors. So that's why Lisa was telling us something about the wrong spellings and all that. Yeah. Precious, you are welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. So yes, we have really been learning, and then yeah, I think also we learned some day on how to do a pros and con list. So when you're not sure. Oh, and by the way, I was telling for you guys who are just joining in today, as I mean right now, I was telling your colleagues that we are going to do a game, and the game is going to test generally the knowledge you have been learning all throughout the week. So when you finish the game, you get the certificate. But don't worry about so much that what if I don't get the certificate? You'll definitely get it because it prompts you. You can always repeat something, and you'll be able to get your certificate. So briefly, that's what we've been sharing. I was also talking about a pros and con list. Yeah, and then I told you guys that it's a very nice thing to make generally for, it's not just, so a pros and cons list, the time we looked at it, it was for asking to help you know who better to ask advice from. Is it dad or it's grandma? So you start putting a pro and cons list and see maybe whose pros and cons outweigh the other ones. And then maybe if you see that grandma has more pros than asking dad, and then dad, maybe grandma even has fewer cons than the one dad has, then yes, that means grandma would be the better person to ask advice from. So a pros and cons list works anywhere. Then if you're also not sure about some things, you do background checks. So background checks could be asking advice from someone, trying to verify the information if the person's coming you is actually telling the truth, maybe from, if they've given, say, I met Sam, your bro, what, you have to inquire, did Sam actually meet them, things like that. Yes, and then yesterday we were also doing about searching the a lesson generally on Google search, and then we were learning how we tried to get websites that had all that had images, videos, and maps, but they were pretty hard to get, especially for the part of the videos. So you may most likely get, now there are websites that have all those, but it was a bit hard. Yes, so Lynette is telling us that she learned the search engines, Chrome, Bing, Yahoo, Yandex, DuckDuckGo. She learned how to spot differences. Now, spotting differences in internet alertness helps you in not falling for fake things like fake tweets. Someone can send you a fake photo and they mean to look so alike. So you have to be so sure. Now, like the photo that Edward showed us, so the one of Museveni, NTV tweeting that Museveni was sick and he had flown to Germany. So that one, it's possible that maybe the person had a Twitter account and maybe they went and they changed the name and then they took a photo and something like that. Or they probably photoshopped, or they took the photo and went on to like maybe change some small things like that. Yeah, so that's how spotting differences can help you. You have to always verify, did NTV actually do this, did NBS actually do that, things like that. Then yes, Lynette says pros and cons. Yes. Then how to tell if a website is real, something too good to be true. That is true. Yes. And then Amira had told us also something that is too bad to be true. Yeah, something can be too bad to be true. Just because you've not sent a message to 100 of your contacts, that does not mean you will die at midnight or anything like that. Okay. Yes, fake URL and wrong spellings. Yeah. So I think yeah, I think most people are here. Maybe some are on YouTube. So maybe I'll hand over back Edward.
Uh, thank you, Charity. Thank you so much. You're welcome, guys, to our final session. Uh, uh, can we try to have our videos on? I really want us to climax this final session in style, and I want to be able to see us very well because we need to know who is internet alert and who is not. Thank you. I want to thank you, all of you that have been able to attend up to the final day. You did learn a lot, and it's gonna be a walkover for you to get the certificate because you really know everything. So now, you must win the certificate. Okay, it's not gonna be like a giveaway. You must get the answers right. Okay, so just engage what you've learned, and we're gonna play the game, and then we're gonna get rolling. I'm going to do a brief on the Interland game, and then I'm gonna show you guys how to play and win. Me, I already won mine, so you guys should win yours also today. Okay, so I am super excited to come to the last day of being internet awesome. In the internet alert module, and I am really glad. I see my screen.
Yes, we are.
Okay, am I also like clear audibly?
Yes, you are.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So we have gone through the internet alert module, and in the Dixit course. Now, the Dixit has about five modules. We've just looked at one of them. Okay, for you to become a citizen of the digital space, there are about 5 modules that you must learn and fully understand. Now, we've only covered one module, and I'd like to say thank you for those that have been able to come up to the last day. Now, we're going to play the Interland Reality River, a river that flows through the Interland, and it has both fiction and facts. It's a river that runs through Interland, flows with fact and fiction. Okay, it has fact and fiction.
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 And we are going to have questions that check whether it's fake or real, and you'll be able to describe a time when you had to decide if something was real or fake online. And what signs did you notice? Here, I'll ask a question. What is a fissure? Hey, yes, Amira.
A fisher is someone trying to get your personal information on the internet.
Wow, thank you. That is correct. Okay. We're going to play the game. I'm going to just skip over these things, I shall come back to this slide after we win the certificates. Okay? Okay? Let's go play the game first and come back. May I play the game and I won a certificate here. And here you're seeing the number of points I gained. Yeah, 300 points. It goes to Port Academy, Uganda. And then here is the certificate. So you'll be able to win this certificate when you win a game. Okay? So we're going to go play the game, and then we are going to win. Okay, are you guys ready? Now I'm going to share with you the link to the game in the chat. Okay? I'm going to put the link to the game in the chat. So you're going to pick on the link, okay? And you're going to get started. It's an online game, so click on the link and paste it in your browser and go to that game there online. As I will also share my browser. Where is it? Okay, have you seen the link?
Yes, we
Yes.
have.
When you click the link, it brings you here. Can you hear any sound from my side?
I haven't seen the link because my network was bad.
Oh, someone help me.
Okay.
Let me
Oh,
share
so
the link.
precious. Can I resend it?
Yeah, you can send it.
Okay,
Yes.
let me resend it.
So we come here. It's called the Red River. Don't fall for fake. So me, I'm gonna be playing again, but I won't play. I'm going to have.
I hope the link has taken everyone to where Edward is.
I'm there.
We're there. So
Me too.
we must all be here. Are we all there? Let me share
Yes,
the link on YouTube.
the net is there.
Okay, let me share it.
On the YouTube comment section. Some of your photos are coming like this. Some of it. Pastor is getting them on the line like that.
Edward, you're muted.
Okay, I'm sorry, I thought I wasn't. Now I'm going to invite Lisa to share her screen and play the game with us, and I ask Charity to coordinate the game playing
Excuse me.
while you guys are
Excuse
playing.
me, teacher.
Samira.
Excuse me, teacher. I'm not getting the. I've gotten the link, but I'm trying to put it in and it's not working.
Are you using Chrome?
Yes.
Oh, Amira, also you should put your device, especially if you're using a phone, make sure it's in landscape. Because if it is in portrait mode, the game may most probably not work. So make sure your phone is in landscape. Try that and then let us know if it is working.
Okay.
Lisa, share screen of the game, and Charity, help me take over.
Then share my screen. See, we shared it on chat. To press here. Can you see my screen?
It's saying, okay, now we can see it. But before you start, I hope the rest. Amira, has it worked?
People are sharing their screens for you in a different thing.
Not yet. It's loading.
Okay, let it first load. Now when it gets there, that's when you tell us, okay? So I want to make sure that everyone is able to access this particular part, especially if you're using a tab or a phone. If you're using a tab or a phone, make sure that you put your device in landscape mode. Jesse, has it worked on your device? Yes, Jesse, has it worked for you? Lynette, please type if it has worked for you.
It has worked for me.
Okay, so for Precious, it's still loading. Jess, are you using a tab or you're in a
Tab.
You're in a tab? Kelsey, has it worked for you? Amira, has it yet worked or it's still loading? Amira, has it worked?
No, it's not working.
Even after putting it in landscape?
Yes.
Okay, so Jeremiah is also okay. So what we are going to do is that for any of you guys where it's not working, we are going to go. So Lisa, could you first put down your screen? We shall come back to it. So can I have maybe can I have first Jesse, Jeremiah, first share your screen. Jeremiah, are you using a phone?
Excuse me, teacher. It has finally worked.
Oh, it has worked. Yeah. So
Yes.
Jeremiah, first one, okay. Make sure your phone is in landscape before you first go and put your phone in landscape mode. Yeah, and also, by the way, it can mean to take a long time loading. So it may also be okay. So Jeremiah, first, can we, is what we are seeing your whole screen? Are you like maybe able to go down a bit, something like that? Precious, has it worked on your side?
Yes, it has.
Anyone else having some issues? Jeremiah, is this your full screen? So tilt your device, it's telling you. So when you tilt, this is what it brings. What are those 3 white dots there? If you try clicking them, what happens? Okay, so Jeremiah, you know what we are going to do? First close that tab again, and then first close that particular tab, then open it again from the Zoom, from the link that was sent in the group. So put it in landscape immediately, then tap that link. So click the link after it's in landscape.
Teacher, I've tried to help him do it, but it's not really working. He tried it several times, he failed, he called me, I've tried it 3 times. There is nothing that is loading on.
Oh goodness, that is not nice. Do you maybe have any device around that he can use, any other, where he can maybe access the net, a laptop, something like that?
So that he stays on this one via Zoom and then uses a different gadget for the internet, for that link?
Oh, if that gadget is able to access the internet, then he can, if possible, he can shift to Zoom on the other one also. But if
the other one doesn't have Zoom, it means that we have to first install it first.
Oh, okay, then it's okay. He can be watching along here then, so he can use the other device for the game. It's okay.
All right, then let me try and see, then I'll update you.
Okay. Okay, yes, coming to have issues sometimes. So I'm assuming the rest, Lynette, has it worked on your side? Lynette, please type in the, oh, it may be, okay, fine. So I wanted to make sure that it was, okay, that's nice to know. I wanted to make sure that it has worked from all of your sides. So maybe we can first start by playing the game on one particular person's screen. So Lisa, you were sharing your screen before. So Lisa, share your screen so that we see. Okay, so we're doing this model, don't fall for fake. Okay, so we're doing this model of don't fall for fake. So you are going to click play. Wait, before you click. Okay. Okay, so it brings you that. Lisa, so your device, I'm sure it's telling you some things, but unfortunately for us, we are not able to hear it. Could you share your computer sound? I think there is something that is showing up that you are sharing your screen. So go and look for an option. I think it's on more, and then scroll down to share computer sound, because for us, we cannot hear your sound.
Can you hear the sound?
Have you shared computer sound?
Yes.
Okay, now maybe first click play so that we see if we can hear it, because right now we are still not hearing anything. No, we cannot hear.
Oh, let me try again.
Okay.
Can you hear it?
No, I don't know, but we are not hearing it, unfortunately. But maybe we'll just deal without it and play it here. So I must inform you that some of these questions may be timed. So now here, looking at Lisa's screen, you see Reality River, question 1 out of 10. So it says you get an email with a hilarious subject line that is obviously a scam. So to explore the answers, you're going to use those arrows, and you are controlling this robot. So the first one is avoid clicking any links. Then the second is delete and forget it. Okay. Avoid, delete and forget it. Then the third one is LOL, forward it to your friends for a laugh, but tell them not to click anything. So what do you guys think the option would be? Is it delete and forget it? First go again to the first so that we see the different options. Lisa?
Yes.
Yes, first go to the very, it has given us 3 options. What's the very first option? So I hope you guys are trying to keep track of, because you're telling the robot, I think it's called internet. You have to tell what it should do. So if you get, now let me try maybe to rephrase the question. The question is, so if you get an email with a hilarious subject line that is obviously a scam, in other words, if you get an email that is a scam, what do you do? So Lisa, there's this option of delete and forget it. No, you have clicked it. Yes, so when you click it, so Lisa, your robot fell into the water because you gave the wrong answer. So let's go to the first option. So clearly it's like they're telling us delete and forget it was wrong. So what's that one? It says avoid clicking any links and mark it as spam. What's the other option? Give us the other option. Your arrow keys, move them so that we see the other options. So the other option is to forward it to your friends to laugh at it, but tell them not to click anything. So will you report it as spam, or will you forward it to your friends so that you can laugh at it but tell them don't click it? Amira, what would you do?
I would forward it to my friends and tell them not to click it.
Okay. Precious, what would you do?
I would mark it as spam.
Okay. So maybe just say you tell us what you would do. Pam. Lynette, just so tell us what you think. Yes, just say what would you do? So we've got two answers. Amira said she would forward it to her friends and laugh at it but tell them not to click. Precious said she would mark it as spam. Just say what would you do? Okay, now this one is timed. This next one is timed, I think. So it says, which email address looks like it came from a real person? So Lisa, you may have to do this one on your own because it's pretty quick, fast. Is it that one? I don't think so. I'm not. Okay. Lisa, you have to guess. Okay, so Lisa, it seems like you got the right one. Unfortunately for us on our side, we may not have been as quick enough to see it. So yes, you can go on to the next question. So it says, look closely, which of these badges is the mark of a secure site? Yes, you click play. Is it the padlock? Yes, it is the padlock. Someone you might know from school starts chatting you up and wants to hang out. Okay, what options do we have? Lisa, would you reply and tell them to leave you alone? Would you choose this option? Actually, Lisa, you're going to choose and you tell us why you chose that option. So Lisa, what option did you choose?
I chose them to ask questions about questions that only my friends know.
Oh, yeah. Remember, we did something like that. I think one of you had suggested that you ask them questions to see if they really know. So you get a chain email from a friend daring you to forward it to 10 friends in order to win a really cool phone. Okay. Lisa, choose an option and tell us why you chose it.
They were saying something too good to be true. That's why I chose that option.
Oh, which was delete and what? Okay, now think fast. This one should be timed. So you see an ad for a real diamond bracelet that your grandma would love, and it's only $25. Lisa, before you click play, what do you think about? Okay, it's why did you choose that option?
Because it was too good to be true.
Okay. An email from your school administrator says your attendance record needs to be verified with your social security hashtag, or you could be suspended. Okay. Lisa, what do you think about this question? Have you understood it? And then why did you choose that option?
Because the email, I needed to check if the email address of the school admin was real, was his actual email.
Okay, okay. You came across a crazy story on a news website you've never heard of, and you're not sure if it's real or fake. Which option would you choose, Lisa? Why did you choose that option?
Because you had to use the rule 3 and check if it was official.
Okay. Some friends want to prank the biggest jokester in your group by creating a fake chat account and pretending to be them. Click play. Okay, it was too fast. We didn't even see which option you chose. Which option did you choose?
I chose to have a voice of concern and be nice and warn the person.
Yes, you need to be nice to strangers, even on the, people who are bad, even strangers on the internet. So the 10th question, you sign into your email from the library computer. What should you do to make sure your account is safe? Okay, click play. We see the options. Yes, so you failed that one. Yes, Lisa, that's also false. It's because you were supposed to do both. Okay, so it tells you congrats. Oh, you rushed to click it.
Sorry. Loading.
It's important to be alert online. So I use clues to help me tell the difference between what. Maybe Amira can help us here. Which option would you choose? Amira, which option would you choose? Precious, which option would you choose?
Real and fake.
Okay, Precious, what would you choose? Okay, so Lisa, do you agree with Amira?
Yes.
Okay, so then you check and we see if it's correct. Oh, so it was correct. Okay, next question.
When someone tries to trick me into sharing my password or personal information, that's called...
Lisa, what do you think? What is that called?
Lisa knows the answer.
Yes? Lisa,
Phishing.
come again. Phishing. Okay, phishing. Anyone else agree? Yeah, you can click and we see. Oh, Amira, we are trying to finish just here so that you guys can also see it. You're going to play it definitely.
Okay.
I know to use my detective skills to avoid. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
Yeah, I think we agreed there.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I would like to answer this question.
Yes, Joseph.
It's a scam.
Okay, so yes, Lisa, you click that. So this is where now this game has ended. So you can see an option of you can either play, explore the next land, or there's another one of claim certificate. So for this case, you are going to click claim certificate. Then it tells you enter your first name. So yes,
Enter your full name. Your full name's there. Sorry.
Yeah, so before you click I'm ready. No. Okay, yeah. But it's okay, Lisa. It is going to give you, so you see it has downloaded it. So you can go and click that star. It's always better if your certificate has your full name. Do you see that X over there? Go and click it above the X. Yes. Now go to claim certificate again and enter your full name. Just enter your full name. So you can say, yes, I'm ready. Then you can also click the PDF and then we see.
Still loading.
Yeah. Yeah, so when you finish the game, it gives you an option to enter your name. Now this is Lisa's certificate. Yeah. So Amira wanted to, Amira is asking if they can also be playing. Yes, so now that we have had a look at Lisa playing it, so that is Interland. So Edward was telling us that we have explored only being internet alert. So the playland we were exploring was the one of don't fall for fake, and you notice that all those questions that were asked were about things that we had shared. So there are also other lands you can explore. Those are other modules we personally didn't cover, but if you like go on and check, you'll for each particular one you'll get a certificate. And yes, so Amira wanted to, maybe we could have someone else share their screen and maybe play it, or Edward has something to first say.
Thank you, Charity. And we can have someone else share screen, and if they have played the game or not yet, and then they go over it while we are seeing, and then we can go on after them.
Okay, so Amira, could you share your screen? And then since Lisa, for you had already played it, just have a look at Amira playing the game. And also, I'm sure, Lisa, you know where you failed some parts and you most probably remember the answer. So Lisa, you are like, Amira is going to play, but you're like going to be taking us through this particular one. So you can click play, Amira. Okay. Okay, so what we are going to do is that everyone, since it would be nice if we have everyone maybe share their screen and play the game along, so that we are able to see that everyone has got their certificate. So if you've not yet played, maybe you could instead focus on Amira's screen. Then when Amira finishes, we shall have someone else play, and then we shall. Okay, so Amira, you can start. And if you've already played yours, now for this case, Lisa actually take us through, like the way I was maybe reading questions for some of, so Lisa, you do this, you get an email with a hilarious subject line that is obviously a scam. So you're going to be doing that. Is that okay, Lisa? So you read each question and before she clicks play, because remember there are some questions that are timed. So we may not really have the time to everyone look for the option. So Lisa, for each question, make sure you read it, okay? So Lisa, read this one and then she clicks play.
You get an email with a hilarious subject line that is obviously a scam. I did see the question.
Hello.
You get an email with a hilarious subject line that is obviously a scam.
Edward, you are trying to say something.
Is Amira using a tab? Her screen can't be clear on my side. I really cannot see much. I don't know if you guys are able to see everything like it was for Lisa's screen in the game.
Can't see much either. It's just showing blue and black.
Amira, is it like that also from your side? Yeah,
Okay,
I don't really know why it is that
I think
way.
it cannot play well on a tab because you're missing a few visuals in the game. We need to have someone with.
I've actually tried playing it. The first time I tried it, it was on my phone and it was okay. So I wonder why it is acting this way.
I don't know why it's like this. Can we? Who, else- who, who else is using a tab to play the game? Anyone else using a tab? Anyone else using a tab to play the game? Okay. Uh, the rest are using laptops. Okay. It's okay. So anyone else using a tab?
Jessie said that he's using the tab.
Jesse, does your tab work well on the game with the game? I saw you finish the game.
It does.
Okay, I don't know now. It's from Amira. Amira, can you try to
She just
reload
needs
your?
to turn it off and on. She needs to restart it.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's coming now. Click play. The rest kindly also play the game and get certificates. And you're going to email me the certificate you've got on email. So let's play. Amira, kindly play. This is going to be helping you. Precious, just say play and also get certificates. Then who else? Lynette, play also and get a certificate. And anyone else, I can't see here, play and get the certificate.
You get an email with a hilarious.
Amira, can you share screen? It's okay, share screen. Can we have someone using a laptop share a screen? Precious, are you using a laptop?
Yes, but I'm done with the game.
Okay, done with the game. That is awesome. I'm gonna try playing the game on your tab without sharing it, and we see. Just also is done with the game. How about Linnate? Are you done with the game? And the guy is on YouTube. Are you done with the game also? Precious, I'm just saying, share screen and share your certificates. And then we shall continue.
We are on YouTube because our Zoom isn't really active, but no one is attending to our chats, and then both gadgets failed to open the link.
The link, eh? So sorry about that.
Yeah, we can't really access the game. We failed. And then we are trying to be active on YouTube to try to give the chats and updates, but I think no one is catching us from there. And our Zoom is on and off.
Sorry about that. Chat, that's the chat here in YouTube. Okay, you got the link, right?
Yes, we got the link, but it really failed.
Is he using Chrome to run the link or another browser?
No, we were using Chrome. We used Chrome, then we also tried Explorer, but it failed.
I want to really see the link you have. The link you have is the one.
Yes, we just clicked the link, and then I think on the other gadget we copied and pasted, then clicked the link. It failed. The exact link that you sent, on, yes.
Sorry about that. Because it has to work. Is it internet? Is it? Can you? I've shared the link again on the chat on YouTube. Can you just click it from there and run it without pasting it?
Yes, even here on Zoom, we tried clicking. I don't know why Zoom isn't clear, yet YouTube is very clear because Zoom is on and off, but when we get on YouTube, the whole thing runs smoothly. The only disadvantage is that we can't really participate via YouTube.
Via Zoom. Okay. Sorry about that. Try to run the link I've shared on YouTube again, and then see if it works. I'm gonna keep an eye on YouTube still to follow up with anything.
Okay.
Yes, Jesse, share your screen and show us the certificate you've got. Certificate. This is you. And then Precious, I want to see certificates. Okay. Certificate. Atune Precious Mwebaza. That is nice, Precious. That is nice. I didn't see how many points you won. What was your score, Precious? Honestly speaking. Jesse, I'm going to share. I never saw it if you had shared. Amira, are you doing it on on your tab? Is it got to 35 points?
Yes, I am almost done.
Okay, that is nice. Yes, see, I'm not seeing the certificate. Yes, are you playing the game again? I thought you finished. Hmm?
I have created a space directory button. I'm going to stop sharing.
Okay, Amira, are you done? And
Not yet.
so as we get Amira to finish up, Emima, have you done have you played the game?
Well, I joined late, so that I've not yet played the game.
People coming late. Okay, Amira, are you there? Okay, I want to draw to the close. I want to begin with this question here. Did playing the reality river change how how you will evaluate things and people online in the future?
Yes.
Thank you. Why do you think so? What are some of the clues that could signal something is off about something online? What clues have you picked?
Someone offering you something that is too good to be true. And if the HTTPS isn't correct and the misspellings.
What else, guys? Lisa, Mira, and Jesse. Okay. It seems that the answers. How does it feel when you come across something questionable online? An answer from everyone. How does it feel when you come across something questionable online? An answer from people. Every one of us has an answer for this question. Can I begin with Jesse? Jesse? Hey, are you guys here, by the way? Am I audible? I could be not audible. I could be off. Can you guys hear me very well?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can.
Okay. Now, the question was, how does it feel when you come across something questionable online? Okay, let me begin with Precious.
Okay, me personally, I would feel good because I'm going to get someone, a thief in the act. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Lisa. How does it feel when you come across something questionable online?
I feel confused. Sorry, my thing, the clock. I feel confused.
Okay. Yes, Amira. Yes, Amira, how would you feel when you come across something questionable online? Yes. Okay. If you're unsure whether something is real, what should you do? Some hands up. Okay, you guys don't know. Okay. Uh, Takeaways. Question. Do you feel better prepared to evaluate information online?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Precious.
Yes.
Thank you. This is Lisa. Thank you. The rest, are you better prepared to evaluate information online? This is your mirror image. Okay. So, I have a task for each one of you. Okay. You're gonna write in the chat the most important thing you've learned in this what? In
Hello? Teacher Edward has left.
Okay, so it seems like Edward Okay, he left. I thought that he would be back in maybe some few seconds. So in the chat, I see that Precious says, I have learned how to protect myself on the internet. I've also learned to be internet alert and cool. That is nice to know. Lisa says, I've learned how to protect myself on the internet and be internet alert. Well, that is nice to know. And also, please share the knowledge with your friends, Now, like the thing of the HTTPS, how to detect fake websites and all that, because nowadays everyone is a digital citizen. And many people, you're going to come across some things that are going to surprise you in the future. And sometimes it may look like general knowledge, like especially if you know some things. Now you may feel like, don't people know this is a scam? But people will always be scammed by these very things. Okay, so Lisa has also typed in tell the fake from the real websites. Okay, Amira, were you able to get your certificate?
Yes, I was.
You have? Oh, did all those, when you were playing the game, did it come like the way it was on Lisa's screen?
No?
Oh, it just brought in those questions and all that.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Maybe you could share your certificate and then we see it. Jessa says, I learned that. Yes, Jesse, I think you're still typing. What did you learn? Lynette, have you told us? Yes, Lynette, could you also type it? Lynette, have you been able to get your certificate? Yes, Lynette. Lynette, have you been able to get your certificate? Just type in the chat section. So, and Amira, please share your certificate so that we see it. I think it should also be in your downloads. Were you able to download? Yeah, you can go and view it from your downloads. Then Jessa says, I learned to tell if someone is someone they seem to know. That is nice to know. And make sure, like I'll say, make sure you go and spread this knowledge to people also, okay? Like I say, not everyone knows how to tell a real website from a fake website. And I think most of us in the beginning also did not really know these things when we started the sessions on Monday. We probably did not know how the real and fake websites looked like. And then scams, now like that thing of sharing pictures. Yes, so that thing of sharing the pictures and all, how some people are going to spot the differences between two pictures. It will help you see a real one from a fake one. The biggest example we shared was that one of the fake news that was having he had been sent to Germany because he was sick. So the easiest way to know that was to go and check the website and to see that if they really post anything. So that is how spotting the difference helps you to know. Yes. Anyone else? So in yeah, so I see that is what people mostly learned. Lynette, I've not seen any chat from you. Lynette, were you able to get your certificate? Please type in the chat section whether you were able to get it or not. Okay, and then Jeremiah says, I have learned to identify
Yes,
the
I was able
pros
to
and
get my
cons.
certificate.
Yes, Lynette, come again. Lynette, come again.
I was able to get my certificate.
Okay, so Lynette, it's nice to know you are able to get it. So Jeremiah on YouTube says, I have learned to identify the pros and cons. And then he also says, I have learned about email. Okay, Jeremiah, what exactly about email have you learned? Then he also says, I have learned about the search engines. And then he says he knows the different search engines. Jeremiah, that's nice to know. Also, maybe kindly tell us what exactly about the email you have learned, because you've said you have learned about email. Okay, so that is nice to know. So it's nice to know that you guys have learned different things. Yes, and then you're also requested to share your certificates to Code Academy. So maybe I'll also put this on YouTube for those watching. Yes, so Jeremiah, what exactly about email have you learned? Yes, so for anyone who has not yet played the game today, okay, and maybe if your game was not as it should have been, maybe you could try on a different device, and if it's still having the same issues, you could try at a later time of the day, maybe at night, when maybe times when you think your internet will be better, and hopefully all the graphics and everything will appear as they should. Okay, so it was really nice having you guys learning things together. Even me, I was really, really learning a lot of things. So, okay, sorry about that. Yes, then I'm seeing
Excuse me, teacher.
Winnie. Yes, a question.
I've been able to get it.
Oh, you've got it. Those graphics and all that, they have appeared like they should.
No, they haven't, but I've gotten my certificate.
Okay, yeah, it's nice to know. But Amira, you could also try it at a later time, whereby all those things will appear like they should, because it's like for you, you are just doing question answer. It didn't exactly appear as a game. So on YouTube, I see an account under Winnie. Maybe you could introduce yourself. You say you have learned about fake and real search engines. Oh, okay. Hmm. So someone says on YouTube they have learned about um, fake and real search engines. Okay, that's interesting to note. And yes, so if you are not, for anyone who was having some challenges.
Lisa sent her certificate.
Yes, Lisa.
I've shared my certificate on the email you sent in the chat.
Whoa, that's nice to know. Thank you so much for being so quick. Okay, so yes, Naomi said she had learned about fake and real search engine. So Naomi, maybe you could also share with us if you were able to get a certificate, if you played the game and were able to get the certificate. And then if you were able to get that certificate, please share your certificate to the Code Academy email. I typed it above. So Naomi, let us know, were you able to get your certificate? Were you able to play the game to get the certificate? Yes, maybe you can just let us know in those comments over there. But in case anyone has not, we could leave the link down there again for you people. And so, yes, so thank you so much, you guys. It was nice learning a lot of things, as we were really learning how to be internet alert and all. And yes, so I will hand over to Brenda so that she can conclude us through. Thank you so much, you guys, especially all. Thank you to all of you, and thank you to all of you, especially who did not even miss one day. Really, thank you so much for joining us, and please share the knowledge. Okay, very many people are
Excuse me,
out
Teacher
there.
Charity. How
Yes.
can I share it to the given link?
It's an email, so you need to go and send an email from your Amira. You have an email, so go and
Yes.
write an email and put in it's an email address, codeacademy.ug@gmail.com. So you're going to put this as the sender, so I mean as the receiver. So send your certificate to this email. So yes.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. So Naomi on YouTube says she will do it at night. Well, I hope you were able to bookmark the link. Yeah. So if your game was bad, if your game was not as it should, or you were not able to play the game, please just you can either use a different device. If it doesn't work as it should, just try it at a later time, maybe in the night when maybe the internet traffic will be a bit little, and then you could try it at a later time in that day. Yeah, so I will hand over to Brenda, and yes, she can conclude the session.
Okay, thank you so much, Charity, for the work done since Monday up to Friday. I will first introduce myself. I'm Brenda Tugume, and also work with Code Academy Uganda. Also love to congratulate our excellent and lovely students, Lisa, Lynette, Amira, Jessie. I think
There is Naomi and Jeremiah on YouTube.
yes, Naomi and Jeremiah, for the far you're able to learn. So yes, I've seen what you're able to learn. Like you've learned how to tell fake and real websites. You've learned how to be. I hope now you are internet alert. You won't just be deceived or like lied. You know what to do. So thank you so much. So I've just sent in a message on in the chat. Kindly share your email, your certificates to Code Academy Uganda email at in the chat. Or in case you want assistance, please don't hesitate to contact us. Either your parents are in the WhatsApp group, or you have one. I think you have. Yes, I've seen Lisa's certificate, or you have our trainers' contacts. You can contact them, and then anytime we shall be there to help you out. So otherwise, just wait. Just be alert. We shall be telling when the next session will be able to start. And those of you who would love to join on Monday, we have a code camp starting running from Monday up to 30th of July, and basically we'll be learning computer programming. When you will be able to design games, like the game you've been playing there, you can be able to design once you learn. I believe it will be more interesting. So in case you're just interested, I'll just share my contact, or in case of anything, even if you want to consult furthermore, my contacts down is in the chat. Feel free to contact me. I'm Brenda Tugume for anything, advice, or to talk to you, or you want to reach out to one of the teachers who's like in case you don't have their contacts, I can link you to the different trainers. Thank you so much, and I believe we are all fine and we've learned. Yes, I've loved the session. Personally, I've enjoyed the game, and also have my certificate, and I'm also going to send it to the Code Academy Uganda email. I think they have a reason why they need them. So with that, I'd love to say thank you so much. Stay safe, unless you have a question before I conclude. Yeah, if you have any question. Okay, it seems there's no any question. So stay safe, wash hands, practice social distancing. I love you, and I would love to say bye for today. Thank you. Bye. Bye.